Hello and welcome back to Gargo Studios Remnant Lunar Archon Session 105. Yes, we missed Session
You know,
104. Just go watch Session
doesn't hurt
103-2.
cheeks.
Um,
Okay.
by the way, Chris, we can't hear you. Do you ever want? Mike?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. I just
No,
want to
that's
make
good. I was
sure.
just answering Cheyenne.
Hi,
Appreciate
Cheyenne.
it. She actually can't hear you. It's the headset situation again. So,
Yeah, I see.
But she did wave when she heard my response to you.
Mm-hmm. Smart girl. Anyway, Session 105. Remnant Lunar Archon. References for the session. Who was it last time? Last time was Chris who gave the recap. So, who is giving the recap? It'll be one of you other scoundrels. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, or 4 for Doug, Gambit, John, and Thicket. Effectively.
Thompson here.
Hey, Gambit. Can you recap us, Jocelyn? Jocelyn, are you alive? Well, Jocelyn's dead. Rest in peace. Who's taking over Gambit? Who, or I guess, dead? We should divvy up Gambit's money and items. Experience point. Jocelyn,
Huh?
are you alive?
Mm-mm.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I guess we gotta cut up Gambit, distribute his experience points to everyone, and see where it lands. See what everyone gets to in terms of levels. You want to give the recap of last session?
Oh, sorry. I got to go something really fast.
No worries.
I forgot that there was a risk I could be rolled.
You missed a whole bunch of jokes at your expense. Don't worry.
That's okay. That's fine. So we left. We just kind of just were like, let's get out of here. So we got out of there.
Oh,
And by here, I mean Coquinia.
there we go.
And so then we surprisingly I thought that they would try to stop us, but maybe they tried. Maybe we were just too sneaky. Anyway, we went into the desert and there was a storm and we were tired, but now we're not tired. And we met this hold on. It's not Pumbaa. That's the character.
Did I share the picture? Would that help?
It's what Pumbaa is.
A warthog?
A warthog!
When I was a young warthog.
A warthog guy, and we helped him defeat some Grim, and then he was like, oh, I'm going to Coquinia and I'm looking for some people. And we were like, who are you looking for? And he was like, the messengers, and then we stopped.
Okay. So that's...
Oh, wait. So we left the town we were in?
Yeah. And nobody stopped us.
Yeah.
Either because they didn't know we left or they didn't care.
The party did their best to be stealthy as they left during the afternoon after doing stuff, and also during a sandstorm. Couple of days into travel, they happened upon this man with a boar-like head, fur, and these back-bent hooves fighting off Grim. The party successfully helped him out of the bind. I don't know if there was anything else cooking yet. Y'all did talk to an old friend. Y'all spoke to Rosanna of the Dawn Guard over back in here. Not that John would actually know Rosanna. But this well-armored female knight who wields an axe, who y'all asked and tried to get some information about town for her to not have any. You did find out that apparently Bale and her were both banished from Sheer after the election, supposedly because the given reason, at least, being that she was working for the previous lord who was going to conscript them all, Badman Selzander, and Bale on account of the fact that he is a Dampier. So vampire kind disliked some. So they been banished. He is here, hanging out, fighting, making money. Bale went off the direction of west, as far as y'all know.
Go west, young man.
That he had some things to. Something to that effect. Y'all had to find as you stopped and spoke to this man. He did say he was heading to Kukinia. He asked where y'all were heading. Y'all were heading toward Dyke. He said he's heading toward Kukinia and asked if y'all had met while y'all were there the messengers. To which Thicket asked,
Oh yeah, I was supposed to remember that too.
I asked, why do you want to talk to the messengers? I think.
why are you looking for them?
Why are you looking for them? That's correct.
I was given this mission. I was told to go find them. Told they needed help. Needed a guide.
I heard they have a pretty good guide already.
I mean, I guess so, but that apparently they're supposed to go a place in the mountains that I've been to once, maybe? I mean, it was years. But I know the way back. This old keep. At least I guess that's what she was talking about. I was told that I would know the way. The only place that I can think of is, unless you want to like go hunting around Dyke. All the fields around there pretty well. I guess I've been through a lot of the mountains too.
Who told you about the messengers?
It was this sage lady that was traveling through. Her name was
The
Sister...
tree lady?
No. Oh, it was this young one, probably like pretty. I guess that's not. She said that her name was Sister Julie, and me to go help the message. Gotten a vision from.
Can you give us this? Give us a second. Let's huddle.
This is gonna be a very successful huddle. Dude's not gonna know a thing.
Y'all shuffle 20 feet away in the sand.
So, what do we think, guys? Yay! Do we trust him?
Also,
What?
Sam, I'm gonna clear the owner for John because Jack played you last time for the fight, so you can go ahead and read the character if you like.
How to do that?
You can go under the things on the right side, the player tab under characters, and you should be able to now select John.
Ah, got it.
Y'all huddle.
It's Julie. How would he know about Julie?
I don't know. Wait, Julie that's not the hag one, right? That.
I think it is.
I thought that's the hag girl that went off and became. So
There were
But-
two
I mean,
Well, there was a Julie, and then there was a Judy.
Judy. I mean, you can ask Lady Sasha. Say, hey, which one was the one that ran away? Which one's still there with you?
Well, I believe I already used the stone for today.
Well, if Julie is a hag, then how is she getting visions from Sylvanas?
No,
That's
it'd
what
be a
I'm
lie.
thinking.
No, it would be a lie. She would be lying.
You don't know that.
I'm saying if she's the hag, she's going to try to trap us. The thing is maybe she's still new at being a hag, and so she doesn't realize to cover her tracks better.
Or
You know,
she
but
could
she's-
just be genuine.
Yeah, that's not how hags operate.
I feel
I
like
like
that's
your
a
hope.
long shot that she's being
like it.
genuine.
Yes, good hopefulness and all. I'll be right back. More kids' costumes hanging up. Be right back.
I don't
see
know.
why her being a hag makes her automatically untrustworthy.
I mean, I wouldn't trust a hag as far as I could throw her.
The only hags we have ever met were bad.
That's kind of the definition.
That's not how definitions work.
I mean, hags are by definition bad, is what I mean.
Who says?
Yeah.
The people who wrote the dictionary. I don't know.
Well, maybe they're wrong.
I don't know. Maybe we should just, well, what did he say? The soul Rakem? No, that's not it. The sword?
About the sword?
He said something about the sword. Or the soul. Something. Did we even tell Julie about the swords?
Well, there was that sword in the middle of the hags area.
Yeah, the one that I stole.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think she would know about the swords a little bit.
Would likely know about that, I would think.
I don't know.
I think we should hear him out at least.
So
Okay.
hear this guy out? Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in hearing what he has to say. I wouldn't act on anything he has to say just yet, but sure, let's listen for a bit.
Are we still keeping that we're the messengers a secret?
Well, how
I
could
mean,
we
if
go
he-
with him? He's going to Conquenia, so...
I did forget to mention that he did, after the fight, shift back into a human form. He is now a relatively brown, dark brown-skinned man. Main form. And visually.
A slightly warthog-smelling human.
Yeah.
What an interesting smell.
What a wonderful smell you've discovered.
Warthog human. Continue. Should be going to Kukenia, is what you said? I believe, Geistlin.
Well, he's going to Conquenia, so, like, if the only way to get him to divert from his course is to tell him that we're the messengers.
Yeah.
Or we could just lie and send him on his merry way and be on our way.
couple of thoughts, right? If let's say it's the good one. Why is she a middle-aged woman? Clearly,
Don't
that
hags
means
have the ability
that's
to
a
like shapeshift?
right. So that means it's the bad one, right?
Not
That's the first thing.
necessarily. It's just what she looks like.
Well, don't like hags like age really fast once they become hags?
I mean, they can make themselves look whatever they want. Like if she's trying to be, Sister Julie and look like a matronly type of mother figure, and this gentleman is one of noble repute. Clearly, he was willing to fight against the Grim, so that's a good sign, right? But it's easy enough that he could be manipulated by her. So she says, "Oh yeah, I've got news, and they need to go do this," and he doesn't know better, so he believes her, and then he goes on his merry way to go do that, go find the messengers, and say, "Hey, look, here we go." But here's the thing: either it's a trap, and she wants us to go there and do what she wants, or it's a distraction because she now knows, or figured out, or otherwise, what our purposes are, and she's trying to thwart us from getting the swords, and so she could be even working with Tatsui. Again, I'm just saying, you should think about it. I don't think that a random stranger just conveniently running into us is super auspicious, in a pleasant sort of way. So I'm all for, hey, we can contact the messengers tomorrow and let them know that you're on their way, or you're on your way if you like, and you're just hanging out with us for a bit, or who knows, they may be gone by the time you get there, and so we're not really lying, right? Since that matters to Thicket.
No,
But-
I think we should straight up lie.
I mean, I'm all for that, Gambit, 100%. I don't think that we should have anything to do with this. We saved him, and I think we did the right thing, and I think he may even be a good soul. But that doesn't mean that he isn't tricked or manipulated or owes a favor or some other shenanigans. The good one wouldn't be able to turn herself into a middle-aged woman, right? Not unless she had some kind of supernatural whatever, and then she would have just said, "Hey, confirm it with, Lady Socha," whatever. There would have been some other, heads up, what have you. Just because someone mentions the name Sylvanas doesn't mean they get a free pass and they automatically are on the up and up. I'm surprised that you would think that, Thicket.
But what if
I did not say that whatsoever.
I mean, that's where you're jumping to. You're saying, "Oh, well, maybe
No.
they're good." Well, you're saying
No,
maybe
I
they're
did
good.
not say anything about, oh, she agrees with Sylvanas, so let's hear her out. She must be good. That
you're
was
saying
a
that
wild conclusion you jumped to.
Okay, well, you're saying that she can't be bad, so I think that's a wild conclusion you're jumping to. So,
I'm saying we've met her before, and we haven't seen her since even before she's turned. So we don't know how bad she actually is, if she's even bad at all.
I
We
think
know
everything
what we
is
know
an
from
assumption here.
hearsay, from what
Yeah.
Sasha told us.
I think we
Right.
should just
And
hear out this
moreover,
info.
it's not really about whether or not she's good or bad. I think we're all mostly in agreement that we want to hear what this guy has to say, and I'm not really sure how we're gonna do that if we're also trying to hide the fact that we're the messengers. So I don't know what steps we're trying to take. But I do want to figure out how we can hear what this guy knows.
Yeah.
I mean, can we not just ask as if we know them personally and could get a message to them?
I think I'll be able to pretty easily figure it out.
Maybe.
So we
What
need
if he's-
to. Here's
Oh.
what I think. We have two options. We could either just completely lie and just drop it and send him on his way and could stick to our original mission, which is going to Dyke. Or we need to just tell him that we're the messengers and completely hear him out with no deception. Because I don't think there's an easy way to do that. To figure out what he's got going on and to get all the information from him without telling.
I don't know that that's true. I think that what Doug is saying is similar to what I was saying, and that we could essentially, disseminate truth in tidbits, right? Oh yeah, we know the messengers. We could maybe, find out if they want to meet up with you. If you want to wait a day, you're welcome to hang out with us. Camp, what have you. Safety in numbers and all that.
Yeah.
And therefore, there's no lie there, right? It's dissemination of the truth. And so, we're not saying, hey, no, we're not them, you should go ahead and go. And we're not saying, hey, we are them, you should tell us everything you know. It's like, hey, if you want to hang tight, we know them. We might be able to contact them tomorrow and see how they feel about things. And then, kind of point you in the right direction if they're on board with that. And, just talk to Sasha and say, hey, we just want to clarify if we understand. Julie was the one that, ran away, which, if you're a victim of trauma, I understand that you might run away. But when someone's taken care of you even slightly, because it's not like those hags would have ever really taken care of them. It always would have been, like controlling. And Sasha's not that kind of person. So, yeah, she didn't even wait to find out if Sasha actually cared about her. So that's how you know she's at least moderately untrustworthy, even if there's, shifting motives or any other reasons. And I'm going to trust centuries, if not millennia, of knowledge concerning the Fae creatures known as hags.
But also, Sylvanas could have healed Julie. I mean, wasn't wait.
I mean, yeah, that's a big could have. That's a big maybe.
It was the moon. Is Sylvanas the god of the moon?
No.
No, not
It's,
related to the one
nature
that
I
awakened
believe.
you. Do you know which
Sylvanas
one
is the god of
awakened you?
nature. The moon?
The moon. That's all we know?
Yup.
Okay.
I've seen
they
Sylvanas
do
before, though.
things like that. Wait, is Sylvanas the tree lady that came to one of Garon's things?
No, that was
No.
Tria.
Yeah,
Oh. Duh.
Yeah, it's really easy to remember her name. She's she's my favorite named, superstar in the whole,
Yeah.
superstar pantheon. It's very easy.
Okay.
It makes sense. It's logical. I love it. She's
I
great.
don't think Tria's a god, but she's god adjacent.
Yeah, I call them the superhero pantheon, or the power players. They're like, maybe underlings or something. I don't know, but I like them, and I really like her because she makes it simple.
All right, so we're decided that we want to definitely figure out what's going on here. Are we all on board with that?
Yes.
Why can't we ask to take a message? We don't have to say we're messengers or that we can just.
Well, that's what we're deciding.
Appropriately.
We were deciding if we were going to say we'll take a message or we are the messengers.
So appropriately,
Yeah.
technically, if you take a message, you become the messenger.
Yeah.
Funny.
I don't think that, because whether or not this person is Julie or not, or is a runaway, or just has a message for us, I don't think necessarily having them around us is a good idea either. So, if anything, we can just find out the info, depart, and then if we can give word out to Rosanna and say, hey, if you see, this person coming through town, let us know, because we can send her a message just to see if this person actually went to the town or not, or if they're potentially following us wherever we're going. If it is suspicious.
That was really well thought out.
And yet I had trouble following.
Basically, we just say.
We're so stunned by the word count that we forgot the words.
The wisdom of Doug.
So basically, we get the info. They still don't know that we're the messengers. They head in the direction to as if tell the messengers, but we will get the info just in case we happen to see them. And then we send word to Rosanna saying, hey, look out for this person. If they did come to town, then we have our answer that they were looking for us. If they didn't get to town, we have our answer that a runaway or someone after us. So either way, we're not in company of this person, and we'll find out without being present.
So, great plan. Slight hiccup. Not sure we can contact Rosanna. The only reason we're able to contact Sasha and Rusty is because of the sending stones we have.
So we don't have.
We don't have Rosanna's phone number, basically.
And none of us can learn sending.
Let me check.
There's also the possibility, if needs be, we can do ipso facto adjacent, long distance, three-way calling. Hey, Sasha, can you help us and pass the buck around and find out,
I mean, that's also true. Like Sasha or somebody Sasha knows could just send a message.
Also, didn't we say that? Didn't she say that if we heard anything about Julie, that we should contact her? Did she? Because basically, last we talked, basically we said since we kind of got attached to her that we don't want to deal with her because we have a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
So Sasha might come here. If we ask her.
Oh, better plan. What if we tell them to seek out Roseanne in the red and give a description, and then that way we will know even, I guess, more of a chance if this person actually did do what we said and sought out Roseanne or Rosanna.
Okay. So, I don't have sending, and I can't get sending.
Right.
So basically, we have to wait till tomorrow and tell Sasha, hey, tell Rosanna to be on the lookout and hope that she knows Rosanna. D&D telephone.
I imagine it's possible that she may have met Rosanna at least once, just because of the whole. She was part of the 5, adventuring group, whereby somewhat allied with Salzenda for a time. But you're right, Thicket. I think it's possible she may not. So that is also a kind of a hiccup. But you can only do so much, unfortunately, and I'm on board with trying to get as much information as we can, but I I can't see it's a good idea to delay any further from what we're doing. I mean, we're trying to save the world here, and unfortunately, as depressing as it may be, you know, passing by an opportunity to right a wrong, whether we can restore her or whether we can stop her from futuristic problems. Either way, you know. Anyway, it's honestly heartbreaking, the whole situation, but I can't imagine a scenario other than some kind of super interventional miraculous occurrence whereby this goes right. So
Let's go. Ask this guy what he knows.
you want me to try to spin it, or do you want to be more primarily involved with it and see if you can get a better read on him? I don't know how these things work really, since you and I have different kind of skill sets, you know.
I'm good at watching people. I'm not so good at talking to people.
Right. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. We'll head back over to him and.
You walk back over, seeing he is kind of squatted down, and he is using a broken stick he found from somewhere and is drawing in the sand.
Hey, mate.
Hi.
Yeah. So first off, thank you for being patient. The truth is, we know the messages, right? We care. Yeah, we care about them. Yeah, you know, So it's odd that we just happen upon you in the desert. That's a little, concerning for us.
Full of Providence. Seems really helpful.
Hey, you might be right. But if you're willing to kind of give us as much information as you're willing to do, and either you can go on your business, or you can wait and camp with us. We're going to be going in the direction you're coming from, so it may not be to your advantage, I don't know, but we could maybe see about contacting them tomorrow and letting you know, hey, yeah, this is worth your time. They want to hear what you have to say, or hey, they're not interested, or whatever the situation might be. Does that sound like a good plan for you?
Seems helpful. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they don't want me, I can't really guide them. Yes. Though.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it seems like a weird.
I too. What do you want to know?
So, how did you meet Sister Julie?
Well, I was in town, back in Dyke. Fairly early. I was going around, and I'm a carpenter by trade. So I was getting some work done on some of the houses, but I was taking a break for the day, and happened upon near the do-do-do-do, near the Hallowed Oak. And I saw this old woman had set up a small tent, a small stall, and I went and asked her what she was doing. Middle-aged woman. And she said she was actually looking for me. Flattered. I was surprised, though, because I don't know reason unless someone fixed or needed something killed. So I asked her what she needed, and she said that she wanted to, she asked if I could do something for her, and I said, yeah, what is it? Figuring I'd probably get, a job. But then she said that she was a seer, that she was off from the east. Well, I didn't really ask. And she said that she had a vision, that she's a seer, and she sees the future sometimes, and saw that I was supposed to go and help these messengers, these adventurers, find their way to the Keep in the Mountains I know about. That it was Sylvanas. Seemed pretty compelling, so said, okay. I did ask her name. That was pretty early on. I guess I kind of skipped over. So for me, yeah. Name, who are you? I'm a carpenter. I think we had that. Anyway, she said she was Sister Julie is what she called herself. Yeah. Finished up the job I was doing and started heading toward Pequenia. She did say that. She said the messengers would be like way at some point. I'd probably find them like in Pequenia or something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So is this? You said mountain.
Take it you have
Temple?
every doubt
Mountain?
about this person's sincerity.
You have like you said. I'm sorry. You said mountain castle, mountain temple. What was that?
It's a keep. I guess
keep,
it kind
okay.
of could be a castle. It's been up there for a long time. Used to be occupied, but a few years ago, I got abandoned. I haven't been in a while, so I don't know if there's anyone there now, but it's up there.
Yeah, and is that near Kakenia? Is that near to Dyke?
Oh, it's
Is
near
it-
Dyke. It's a couple of days travel into the mountain. I guess it's technically a little
Interesting.
more toward the other side of the mountains, but you're easier getting there than from Vacuo. You could go from Kokenia. It might be a little faster if you have horses. You go like north from Kokenia around the forest and then up the mountainside. But at that point, same side is just going up the mountains.
Interesting.
I
And
live
so
in Dyke, I
why?
prefer- I know that route better.
And so why did she? Why did she? What did she think was there at this keep?
She didn't say. She said I needed to make sure the message got there. Or at least that I should help guide them there. To help.
Interesting. Yeah, it
You say
definitely sounds.
why?
Yeah, I mean, I guess she was. I mean, she said she was the seer. She sees the future, so I guess that's fine that she was helping me, like, make the future she saw happen.
She
I don't know how that
didn't
works.
Tell you what to out for.
What?
She didn't tell you what to keep an eye out for.
Like, for who the messengers are, for like what to do up there.
For what danger the messengers would encounter, or what help they would need.
No, don't think she did. I guess I just thought I would help
Seems
them.
very lacking in details.
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask more.
No, you're fine. Don't.
I mean,
you
I
don't need
figured
to
if Solanas
apologize.
wants me to do it, we'll figure it out. Like,
Oh, so do you follow him and then you
Yeah.
worship him? Is
a lot of us
your
in
mate?
Dyke do.
Nice, that's good news. Hey, hey, Noj, and I kind of look over to John. I can do deception or whatever you want to do for this, or whatever. but-
Yes.
Make a deception check into the tower.
Alright.
Get to the tower.
Oh, I guess I haven't introduced myself to y'all either. He interrupts. I'm Teo. Teodros Serrana. Meet ya.
Hail.
Nice to meet you too.
Tail.
Teo. Yeah. Teodros
Okay.
Serrana.
And then is that a natural 20?
It's not a natural 20.
Okay.
But he doesn't seem any wiser.
Okay. Yeah. You can detect magic, right?
I can.
Is it? Okay. Sorry. I thought it was. I knew I gave it up for somebody, but I couldn't remember who. So my bad. Are you gonna speak up when I ask Naj that?
Yes.
All right.
I'll do the whisper too.
Okay. Okay. Or is it? I'm sorry. Is it you? Maybe. I forget these things. Sorry. Little forgetful. Oopsie.
Do you want me to start doing that now?
Yeah. Just make sure that, like, just in case.
Got it.
effectively,
I
I'm
will
looking.
Magic
detecting thy magic.
Think there's magic
Yeah,
happening?
yeah. I just want to make sure, like, if there's divination on you, then that means that you've been given like a quest, right? But if there's enchantment, then we'd want to know, to make sure that you're not being compelled against your will.
Do you think there
You
might
know,
be magic on me?
you never know,
What were you
mate.
gonna say?
It's just a safety precaution. Like I said, we know them, we like them, we care about them, we want good things for them. So,
Oh, okay.
if, like you said, it may be, serendipity or whatever you called it, there you go. So,
Or, Providence.
yeah, that's
The
the one.
idea that things happen because they have a reason sometimes.
Yeah, certainly. So I don't know. Like I said, you may end up.
Destiny, a horse.
But
Is a Tangled quote. Come on, man.
you're right. What brought
Sorry,
you
I think
here?
we're highly focused on this whole thing.
What brought you here? What did she say? It's something and then destiny.
Something brought you here, Flynn Rider. Call it what you will. Fate, destiny,
Oh,
a
Lord.
horse.
I need to see that movie again. Clearly, it's been too long. Thank you for reminding me of this.
It was one of the ones that I low-key memorized the whole thing,
It's worthy of being
including
memorized.
The Lion King, How to Train Your Dragon, and Kung Fu Panda.
Nice. That's a solid list.
Continuing on D&D.
So detect magic. After a few moments, Thicket will know schools and stuff.
Are you casting it with a spell slot or take 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
So we're just supposed to wait here while he does that?
Yeah, I appreciate it. If first off, it protects you also. So you can look at it that way. Because if for any reason,
I
let's say
guess.
something happened with those Grim, right? We don't always know all the things Grim can do. So who knows? But at least covering our bases, yeah.
Makes sense. Oh. What are the old names? I got Naj?
Right. Yeah, that's Nodge.
Briar.
Briar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shh, I'm doing magic.
I'm Turiel.
Ariel? Okay. To that guy.
You talking about Gambit?
Yep.
Yeah. Because technically Thicket's also Hat Guy, but yeah.
Yeah.
Gambit remains
Although
silent.
you could be Hat Cat.
Hey. Now what about you? He gestures over to Doug. Nice to meet you.
Name Sam.
Sam. Cool. Well, we'll normally do for. Let's say this took like a couple of minutes. And I know some.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go on, mate. No, it's fine, mate. I was just gonna
just-
say we wait. We don't mind being patient. Sometimes the best things take time. Have you ever had a nice slow roasted pig? Pork. Oh wait, is that offensive? I'm sorry.
I mean, no, not really. I mean, yes, I am a werewolf, but no, we pretty much all are willing to eat the animal versions of ourselves. We're a whole different type of creature.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
I'm just trying to
It's
feel
possible.
this out.
I feel like
so.
I've met some that do find it offensive. I've eaten pig. I don't think it's a problem for me.
Yeah, really, like you're like magic, so it's different, right?
mean-
And like,
Call it what you will. I mean, magic, cursed. I mean, technically it's not a curse for me. Blessing. Not everyone in Dyke feels the same. Don't like the power that they're given, others do. Others embrace it. Takes a long time for people to get. So yeah, is that where y'all are going? Did one of you get infected with lycanthropy?
No, but that's an interesting thought process. No, it's we you could say we also are traveling sorts of folk. We like to
Adventurers too, like the messengers.
we're somewhat I would say we're kind of similar to them. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice. I know a few of
It-
ours has gone on long missions, but a lot of us like to just come off the lane. I mean, really, it's more of like we don't like to kill for killing's sake. Doesn't feel right. I mean, granted, some of them do, especially like newly turned. They got a lot of growing to do.
Yeah, I would say it's like it's not killing, for killing's sake. It's killing to stop the bad things that they're doing.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a thing. Is occasionally, you have to put someone down when they come in turned and can't never seem to control themselves. Or usually we prefer just to chain them up and it takes some time. Even those infected can eventually win. But they get
Yeah, that sounds helpful.
magic. Cool. You see magic all over your friends and all the different magic items you have. You do not currently see any magic that you can stand off. He does. Okay, so technically his sword does have a little bit of a divine enchantment to it, but it's like a very faint, even less so than magic items. But he does not seem to have any effects on it.
He's playing.
That was impressive. Hey, look, so there you go, mate. You see everything's good for you. That's good news. Because
Yeah.
divination, enchantment, those things can be some powerful magics if you find one on yourself. So, and that's always nice. It's like, hey, look, well, there's divination magic that makes you go do things, and there's enchantment magic that makes you go do things, and you wouldn't normally do those things on your own.
If they both make you do things, then why are they different things?
Okay, so one is like you're trying to change a person's destiny. So it's a long-term sort of make you do something. Other ones is like, hey, you're going to go do this one thing for me, and then you're good. And so it's a simple, like, you're just changing one aspect of them. Does that make sense? Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And so it's good news, though. I mean, it means that you're not hindered by anything you've come into contact with in however long. So good on you.
Cool.
So, all right, was there anything else that you can think of within regards to how you remember that all going? Did she offer you anything? Did she pay you in advance? Did she say, hey, I can do this for you if you go do this for me? Was there something like that?
Did you just do it for the love of Sylvanas?
I believed. Like anyone would just. Hey, she seemed trustworthy. Yeah, I guess so.
But she didn't offer anything, though? You just wanted to go just do it out of the kindness of your heart?
Yeah. They need a guide. Adventurer's trying to do something good, like she said. I think she said. Yeah, she said they were good people. Help them. Then
Well,
really ask
good
them to pay me.
on you, mate.
I can take
Good
care of
on you.
myself. One of the benefits.
I mean,
of being
clearly.
airborne. I don't really go hungry if I ever need to.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you're impressive. You were out by yourself on a journey and trying to fend off some grim. That's
Yeah, that
pretty
was
impressive.
crazy. I've fought some before, but like that many at once. That was gonna be a bad spot if y'all didn't come up.
Well, I'm glad things worked out. You never can tell how some things will go.
Yeah, Providence.
Yeah, just like that, mate. Well, I mean, if everyone's all right with it, I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody like that, but as far as I'm concerned, you could stay and wait until the morning at least. Um, and we can try to get a hold of our friends and find out if it's a good idea for the messengers to meet with you. It's up to you, but it could be a help.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, I need a rest anyway. I did get pretty well hurt during those. They do like their blood stuff aren't too bad, but like the magic stuff that they do, like eats away.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I prefer to the strength in numbers, so I can avoid any kind of get jumped again later. Not make it. Yeah, sure. I'll spend the night. And I don't mind the half day's journey if y'all want to if we want to head back the rest of the way. Hey, how far y'all want to go to Dyke?
Yeah, right on. Nodge, Sam, Brian, you guys seem good on that. Does that sound okay?
Sure.
He's here for the night, yeah.
It's fine with me.
Take the next several hours heading a bit toward more Dyke, finishing out like the day journey or so that you have. I'll say you would get to like, the beginning of the grassy area, like you're passing out of the desert. You're still in the part where there are more of the rough terrain plants and ones that can live better in the desert as opposed to the more type areas. Because there's a variety of that in the desert. It's not all just I can see. There are lots of those. But kind of shifting between the desert into the more arid environment, as it would get late into the evening of Sunday, the 13th of August, 417 post-Schism.
So I have a question.
Are you asking me or?
I'm asking Micah.
Okay.
Is Rosanna an elf? Yeah.
Best as you've been able to tell, she appears to be human.
Perfect. Okay. We might not. I'll tell the party and try to make sure Tedros doesn't hear. I have one more use of my Kowaddle who can cast Dream. We might be able to send a message to Rosanna that way if we don't want to try and middleman this through Sasha.
Well, first off, brilliant. Once again, I don't know how, but you continue to amaze me, my friend. Also, I don't know if you've already thought about this, but that actually might be really, really useful in protecting us against Tatsui down the road, too, so I can't thank you enough for making a friend out of a Kowaddle.
We do seem to be becoming buddies.
I mean, you pretty much hang out every day almost at this point. I mean, he's like your Jackie.
For real. So, sometime before we go to bed, we'll cast Dream on Rosanna.
Well, time to look up the spell Dream. Dream. Takes a minute to cast, lasts up to 8 hours. Choose a creature known to you. Part of the spell, the creature must be on the same plane of existence. Can't affect elves or creatures sleep. You or a willing creature you touch, so it could touch you, for example, enters the trance state, acting as messenger. On the trance, aware of the surroundings, can't take actions or move. Target is asleep, messenger appears in the target's dreams. Can otherwise converse the target as long as they're asleep throughout the duration of the spell. Messenger can also shape the environment of the dream. Prior target recalls the dream perfectly. If the target is awake, the messenger knows it and can either end the trance or wait for the target to fall asleep, at which point the messenger appears in the dream. What time are you casting this?
Just a quick TO. I love the fact that it includes the messenger in the dream.
Sometime where it's reasonable that people are sleeping.
Pick a time of night.
What are we thinking? Like, when do we usually go to bed?
She seems like an early riser sort of person, so 11:30 is probably fine.
Okay. 11:30.
All right.
Also, it doesn't technically have to be me. Any one of us could do the message part if
Who do you want to
Any
send
of-
in?
anyone else is up for it. Try your hand at dream telephone.
It's gonna be the Inception guinea pig.
I mean, Garon is fine with it. Probably anybody but John, because John didn't ever know her. But
No, I haven't.
But like, if Doug has a specific interest in wanting to do so, or Gambit, Garon's not like fighting for the position or whatever.
Going once. Going twice. Garon!
All right.
You were the lucky winner of a single casting of Dream.
Let's go, sleep magic. All right. So, does it work? Is 11:30 a good time?
Yep.
It is successful.
Okay.
Uh,
So, what's she dreaming of right now? Is she dreaming of beating up people, or is she dreaming of like vengeance against Senor Stupid out back east?
As you come into the dream, you see a field of faces, all that feel like townspeople, that you know are townspeople, city folk, bustling around a market. Fairly bright, it's probably 10 a.m. A fairly bustling market. You see up off to the north the keep, the castle of Sheer. The few people seemingly like shifting as time, like as you focus on people, they become more detailed, but still a little more general. Like, you know, that's a person, that is an elf, that is a dwarf woman. But then, like, the moment you look away, you kind of forget what they were like. As you look around and see walking through town, wearing armor, but no weapon on her back necessarily. Wearing armor, Rosanna, with a basket in arm, picking out various fruits, vegetables, and other foods from the market.
All right. Well, I will do it in a very grand fashion and just slowly like head over to that stall and I'll wait for her to grab like an apple or whatever, and I'll grab it at the same time. And oh, funny meeting you here.
Oh. Hello, Garand.
So, fun fact, I'm here for a reason. We've cast a spell on you, and I just wanted to let you know that first out the gate.
Big blanks a few times. Okay. Guess I should have put this. Alright.
That's the hope. That is certainly the hope. So, I'm coming
Which,
to
as
you
you
through
see, as she
magic.
focuses on you and talks through this, the basket from her hand just disappears, and there are generally fewer people in them.
Okay.
And now they all seem kind of further away, as if it's like a scene focusing.
Good deal. Good. Okay. First off, sorry for this. It was the best thought that we had, and I'm actually super impressed how this worked out. But anyway, no more gilding the lily. Here's the situation. We have met a wereball from Dyke who is looking for the messengers and was apparently sent by someone calling herself Sister Julie, who most likely is a hag or hag convert, something in that neck of the woods, who may or may not be on the up and up, and he's now been tasked to come find us in Coquina to have us go with him to go traipse through a keep in the mountains, and that only he knows about. I believe he is genuine. I think the rest of the party agrees. The problem is, I think he's also been properly hornswoggled by the hag or the hag convert or whatever position level that is right now. I don't know. Anyway, we're here. I'm coming to you. I'm asking for a favor. If you find a gentleman asking around about the messages, you just kind of keep your ear out for him, and you kind of can get word to us. Maybe if we can reimburse you or whatever, but a sending to Lady Sasha. Have you ever met Lady Sasha, by the way?
Maybe. Probably a couple of times.
The Lord Librarian. Great, that's good news. That's enough. Honestly, it's enough. That's good news. So you go. We reimburse you, probably plus some extra. We want to honor you as a friend and also as helping us out. If he makes it to you, Doug had the brilliant idea that if he makes it to you, then he's genuinely who he says he is. If he doesn't, then he may be someone who's trying to hunt us. So if after a few weeks or whatever, you have not heard from anyone looking for us, you haven't seen anyone, and this is outside of the Orange Sun, by the way, because the Orange Sun is probably looking for us soon, if not already. Anyway, that's a whole side thing. Just, I guess, let us know, because we're not sure what's going on. It doesn't feel right.
How can I let you know?
If you can get a sending to Lady Sasha, she can let us know.
The
Lord Librarian.
don't.
I understand that, but maybe some of your winnings, you could use that to buy a sending and do that. And then through that, we would know. And then we would reimburse you.
Werebore back your way?
No. We just want to know whether or not they've made it to you. If we want them sent back our way, we will have Lady Sasha return a sending to you later on to say, I'm pretty sure they were on their way to Dyke. You may want to head that way and see if you can find them. So it's going to be one of those sort of situations. As of right now, our main concern is, does he actually arrive? Does he actually want to try to help us? Is it, are we fully understanding the situation? Because I'm of the opinion it's one of two traps. Either a trap to get us to where she wants us, because she already set up some dangers, or to get us out of the way so that she can help Tatsui take everything over. That's a whole other side note. But anyway, does that work? I'm sorry, we're interrupting your dreams. You deserve a good rest, but we need your help.
All right. I will do my best to get a message to you, Tanner. I can't promise speed.
It's fine. And again, it may be a couple weeks anyway, so it's,
So, while he's here, should I try to look after him, this werebore? Just tell him y'all left, or tell him you're in the city somewhere, and then let him look?
No, I think maybe stay away. Just kind of keep your eye out, and then if he approaches you, maybe be like, "Yeah, I know the messages. They like me a lot. We worked together before. I maybe get word to them for you if you like, and then that would be maybe your defense, so that way you didn't have to worry about anything, and it wouldn't be lying, so you wouldn't have to worry about any kind of trouble coming back your way, because that's the last thing we would want in this situation, Not that you couldn't handle yourself, but he is a werebore, so
I'm sure I could take it. That's not a worry of mine.
They regenerate and all, so.
In theory, you can only regenerate so much.
I like it. You see, your confidence. I love it. It's great. How are you though? Is everything good? Have you decided whether or not whatever you want to do about trying to challenge the Fire Lady, whatever?
At some point, easy for a few days. I know you were urging me to win her respect and warn her, so suppose I will try in a few days.
I do appreciate that as well. I think that's beneficial for the both of you. Again, things seem precarious, and it feels as if there's a build-up coming, and something is on the horizon. We like you. We care about you. We want good for you also. And what happened to you is 100% wrong. We look forward to righting that wrong. You belong in Sheer.
Only if the people want me there.
They do. Don't worry about manipulators and tyrants. They can only last so long.
I appreciate it. Not just
Alright.
end. Kill you.
No,
Kill
please don't.
me.
Please don't try to. No. I'm going to leave. I'm going to say, emotionally, mentally desire the completion of the spell parameters. You're fine. Just try to remember. Just do your best that you can. Keep an eye out. Contact if necessary. And we'll leave it at that. All right. Did you have any questions for me before I leave?
What's the werewolf look like?
I'll give her a description of his more human form,
I will.
and I'll explain the sword, and because it has that neat little hook thing part on it.
Well, that sounds neat.
Describe his armor a little bit.
Others are trophies. Got it.
Yeah, if I was better at drawing, mate, I'd help you out, but I'm not, so hopefully that description works.
He hands you a piece of paper that seems to have come from nowhere.
Sure, dream magic, whatever. What do you want me to try to roll, I guess? A performance with dex?
Roll an intelligence check.
Sounds good.
You look down, and it's not great. It's little better than a stick figure, ultimately.
Yeah, I
Like
imagine.
it's not terrible, but you could maybe guess that it is a hairy man or an orc or a were creature.
To be fair, I did technically pop over 10 with my half bard stuff.
And you didn't actually like all you did was look down at it. So I guess this is the drawing that you've been able to produce with your mind. Oh, well, that's worth a shot, I guess.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, I'm not the best at that.
Well, I'll keep an eye out. If this is a way you can get in touch with me if you need anything else.
True, that's a great point.
Oh.
All right, well, I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your dreams. Continue being awesome, and I will try to leave however that works.
I need to check back the spell again. How do you?
So, fun fact, Karan could have just summoned a fake teardrops to show up in the dream.
You could have summoned a what?
The werewolf guy.
Oh, he could have just summoned a fake one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
Messenger can
You
also
can
shape
alter
the
the
environment of the dream,
dreamscape.
creating landscape, objects, and other images.
Oh, well, then I would do that. I was like, wait a second, hold on. I think he said the spell could work like this, and then I'm like, poof.
First time using dream.
Cardboard cutout of Teodros appears.
Yes.
Can it make me look like a weeb? Can it be like an anime, like, chibi version?
Yes.
All right, good.
I've never looked quite that way before, but all right.
Artist rendering, we take licenses. Forgive me.
Okay. See, how does it? The messengers can emerge from the trance at any time, depending on early.
Right.
You disappear, waking back to the group around you. Teodros snoring off to the side of the camp.
All right.
Which you do actually see as he went toward bed. He shifted back into his
Is he hybrid or is he full bore?
hybrid.
Okay. Yeah, I'll anybody that's awake, I'll tell them, and then anybody that's asleep, I'll tell them tomorrow exactly how that went. let him know that like she was receptive to it. She also offered to go ahead and get back to her in that way if we need to.
I imagine some of the party members might have been awake, so whoever decides they want to have been awake can respond.
At least Thicket. At the very least Thicket, because he had to cast it.
I don't think John would have been awake for that.
That's so perfect. Is that
Demon
the
Slayer.
Delicious End Dungeon? Oh, okay.
Demon Slayer.
Gotcha.
Okay, so does anyone in the party react upon being told what Garon says?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. But that's what I was thinking too. Again, are we the same person?
We're literally twins.
The next morning rolls around. Thanks for the night. Well,
Yeah, just hang out for breakfast, and we'll see what we can do for you. Brian, you want to go do your thing?
What thing?
Yeah, just see if you can contact our friends, find out if it's a good idea for the messages.
Okay.
I mean, I could have told, like, if Thicket was, like, unclear of what I meant previously in the day before when I was saying it in the first place, I would have, like, during that time when Theodros or whatever was asleep, I would have been like, hey, so tomorrow morning when, we wake up, I'll distract him with breakfast, you go off to the side, you can message Sasha about the whole situation, you can either have her be in contact with Roshana, right? That's right, Roshana? Rosanna, sorry. And or not, either way, but at least to let her know, because we want to tell her, like, the little bit that we know about Julie, plus we want to double check, verify Julie was the one that escaped, not Judy.
Okay. A lot of words.
I mean, I guess the short version was like, which one escaped from you? She may have sent someone to trap us. What do you know of Teodros or whatever, if anything? I don't know. Something along that line, maybe?
Okay. Word counter.
word counter.
20 words.
Ye. Not going to get.
I was gonna say it's getting stale at this point.
It gets so very fast. You offered him pork. Or are you just talking about roast pig in general? I think I'll have any roast.
No. I had said, have you ever had a slow roasted pig? Like, talking about how time and patience can be worth it.
Yes.
And then the whole reason why he even brought it up is because he was trying to, like, hey, like, I'm distracting you with jokes. Ha 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 ha. Aren't I awkward and weird? Basically, I'm really trying to throw him off the scent of a lot of things. So I'm trying to, like, like I said, at any point you want me to roll in any way, like, feel free, bro. Like,
Go
I'm
ahead
not.
and roll a
you know what I
general
mean?
deception. Into the tower.
Is that a 20?
It is not a natural 20.
Alright.
You think he'd tell you if it was?
He's forgotten before. I've had to ask before.
I have
He has
forgotten
forgotten. He's like, oh yeah, that is. Go ahead and get an extra point. So I was like, yes.
No, it's but you feel pretty confident
Here.
that he is believing you.
Okay.
I think it counts his. It's fair. Gotta make sure you have all the right words.
This is hard.
Valid. Teo. The werewolf. The wearer of boars.
He wears boars? That's weird.
Werebor Teo.
Yeah.
Do you know him? Question mark.
Teo is Serrano.
Do pigs make good leather?
I feel like the best use of sending is the similar to like how you would write telegrams back in like the 17 and 1800s or whatever it was when it first came out, and it was like dear friend, hope all well.
Well, yeah, they
You
charged
get-
by the character back then.
Right. So like you would maximize by having as broken sentence structure as possible while still retaining the overall message and meaning.
Oddly enough, the same thing occurred for text messages, resulted in the odd short text lingo, such as "oh,
It's actually considered a mode. So you know how you use different language for different situations, like if you're talking to your boss or you're writing an academic paper.
yeah,
So it's a mode that you can switch to. So it's a within languages there are types of that language. Formal, informal. So text speak is actually considered a code or a mode, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's neat. So it's almost to the same degree, like the same kind
Yeah,
of basic concept of
it-
like having multiple languages.
Yeah, so actually in the beginning, people thought that text speak would make you dumber, but it has been shown repeatedly that teenagers who use text speak actually have higher reading comprehension and something else that I don't remember.
It's funny because like in one way you could start going towards brain rot, but in another way it could start making you more cognizant of different approaches and thought processes and patterns.
Yeah.
So
Well, the understanding is that in order to use text speak, you have to first very much understand what language you're trying to convey before you can try to make it consolidate it.
makes sense."
Okay. 25 words. I said, is Julie a hag now? Met Werebor, knew Julie. Unsure if he's trustworthy. Wondering if we should tell our friend Rosanna about Julie also.
seems pretty solid.
Wait, didn't we already know that Julie was a hag, though?
We knew she ran away.
I thought we
And
understood that
showed signs
she had
of-
turned.
Yeah.
I may be misremembering.
Micah, can you correct us because we have two different sets of memories here?
He's word counting.
And word
He might be,
counting also. Sometimes characters remember things differently.
That's fair.
I will not always correct you.
That's fair. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know how Gamret's going to respond, but Gron's definitely going to respond with, she's already a hag. We either need to kill her or find some kind of miraculous magic to set her free.
But I don't
Oh,
want
yes.
to kill her.
Gron
I'm
looks at
so
it like,
sad.
Gron's like, sad or not, like, it's not her fault, but she's not there anymore. It's not her. Like,
It doesn't matter though. It still looks like her. It's still sad. I don't want to do it. Gambit pouts.
I love you, bro. You're totally a bro right there. You're like, poor little girl child. No, no. And Gron's like, yeah, bro. I feel you. I think ultimately, like, as far as like out of character nonsense goes, like, she's definitely been doing her homework to know where we were eventually heading. That means that she took what she already knew, applied it to everything else, and then made something happen. So at the very, very least, she's super cunning.
Or
She's good at
She's
pattern
telling the truth.
recognition.
she's good at pattern recognition, or she is actually in contact with Sylvanas. Like, it
Wait,
might be low on the probability, but it is still a probability.
It's a non-zero chance.
It is a non-zero chance.
I mean, the fact that this group is notorious for trying to redeem like the lost, the wicked, and the hurting, like, at the very least, I can't justify it not trying to find out sometime. But Gron looks at it as like, we're gonna need some kind of confirmation in Dyke or something. Because like, he can't just go like, yeah, let's go into the mountains away from Dyke to go find this magic sword at a keep that we haven't heard anything about, that just so happens a guy that we come across randomly sent by Julie, probable hag, you know, that he's convinced is one. Like, that's too much coincidence, you know. I have to admit, though, I was not expecting this entire session to be having to deal with this boar.
That's exactly what I expected.
Me too.
I forgot where we left off last week.
But it's basically
I
we
had no
started to
expectations for this.
we started to talk to the boar. It's like, oh, I'm looking for the messengers. Like, I legit thought it was going to be one of those things where it was like, oh yeah, I serve the Lord of Dyke or whatever, and she needs help, blah blah blah. I thought it was going to be that, or like, something else. I was not expecting Hag Lady. As soon as that happened, I was like, oh no.
So, the response comes back. Julie is a hag now. She has killed. Sheriff of Werebor could be trustworthy or not, could even be under a spell. Does he know? Then it stops, and then a moment later she casts it and it picks up. What she is? If so, he could be evil. If not, could be ignorant of her schemes. Is Rosanna under threat? Julie will seek revenge.
If
Revenge
Thicket
for
tells
what?
for killing the hag leaders because she turned into one and she would have rather had a bigger coven. If Thicket tells Garon that response, Garon's gonna like try but fail to have like the biggest like "I told you so" grin on his face.
You can have up to 25 words of response.
Okay.
She did cast it from her end, which means you get to respond to her casting. King the Stone of Power. Dun, dun. Yeah, I figured. I mean, I introduced another variable. I would want to have a conversation. I was curious because might have just been like, oh, I don't know who this is. A seer? Oh, maybe someone's trying to send something. But y'all have also gotten, a little skeptical of what I do, which is fair. I've probably earned it. And
Very much so.
I'm glad y'all picked up on the name Julie so fast. I was halfway worried y'all were just going to have forgotten and been like, oh, okay. Wonder who this person is.
Yeah, from Garon's perspective, he's 100% convinced that she's too new to the hag game. She doesn't know how to do all the manipulation stuff as well yet. And so like he's under the impression that like she was like either she was hoping for us to be unwilling to let it go, or that because we knew it was her, then we were gonna walk into her hands anyway. Some kind of nonsense, but.
Who knows? But revenge. At least as far as Slash is concerned.
Also, Maury, 100% good job, big thumbs up. Since you were not sure about what you remembered about it by asking, is Julie a hag now? You both corrected your thinking and confirmed what we had said, what Gambit and Garon had said. So that was like super, also very cool.
So I've gotten things wrong before. I just remembered stuff that y'all seem to be sure is the case, but someone else seems to disagree with. Worth checking.
That's probably true. I just don't remember what.
One big example is you keep thinking Thicket was brought up by a tree, or awakened by a tree as opposed to the moon.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I keep thinking that.
Because trees were, because Thicket lived in the forest, I guess. Forest has trees.
He's named after a tree, not from a tree.
Technically, he's named after a bush.
True.
A group of bushes?
I guess. I don't know what the definition of thicket is. Let me time to find out. What is a thicket? Thicket definition: a dense growth of shrubbery or small trees.
So
A
not
grouping.
something specific.
A grouping of bushes or trees. Okay.
Dense growth, shrubbery or could be bushes, could even be thorns. And also just called the briar patch. I was right, and I was like, oh, 25 words, and I was like, wait, no, she can send it back. She gets 50.
They could tug her on. They can just focused on response.
Okay. I have a few words left.
Alright, be right back. Gonna do laundry stuff. I can still hear though.
Okay. Said he seems like he may be ignorant. I don't think Rosanna is under threat. We helped her with overthrowing Solzander. Why does Julie want revenge? I know that she would have to recast it to answer, but I wanted to have that question out there.
Seems like you may be ignorant. I don't think I helped overthrow Xander. If Rosanna is not under threat, may not need to warn. Hags often vindictive, hold grudges. You took her family, she may seek out vengeance. Well, Theodros is just hanging out. Pumpkin.
I don't think that Thicket's gonna respond to that one.
Okay.
Well, Sasha said that Julie has killed people, so that's not a good sign. But she said it might be okay to contact Rosanna, but also she's not so sure that we would need to. It may be best if Rosanna doesn't know about Julie.
All right. Well, I guess we'll do what we can. I don't know. I mean, we could say, yeah. If you have trouble finding them, I know that they were eventually planning on making their way to Dyke. So if you get to Kokinia and you've missed them, maybe you could meet up with them in Dyke, help them go on whatever quest. Because the worst thing that can happen is she gets a hold of the sword and she's trying to, basically trap us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Gambit, look, mate, I know it's not fun, okay? But it's not her fault, but she's not her anymore. Looking like someone is no different than pretending to be someone. And that's what she'll be doing. And she'll do that to try to get at your heart. That's what hags do. They set something on a pedestal to give you a hope, and then they twist it and turn it into something awful and wicked.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I shouldn't do that because I'll be vulnerable.
All right. Then, would you be able to fight any allies that she summoned or cajoled or controlled into serving her? Would you at least be okay with that?
Yeah, but it'll still be dangerous if she knows.
Then you'll just
Then
have
she'll
to.
try to manipulate me.
You're just gonna have to do all that you can to be like, "How dare you serve a hag?" and kind of keep it more general, and don't focus on the specifics. That might be your only support, some sort of protection. You know what I mean?
No.
All right. Well, I don't want to be without you in a fight, mate. But if you need to sit that one out, I guess do what you got to do. I understand
I don't
not everyone's raised in the same way. I was never raised as a slave or in a prison, and y'all weren't raised learning how some creatures become beholden to an ideal or a concept more than they are an actual being. So we don't have all the same knowledge. That's why we're supposed to lean on each other. Maybe you can find a way to figure out how to just trust me on this one.
It's not that I don't trust you, it's that I don't trust myself. Like, we know hags are really cunning and manipulative. So, it goes without saying that she'll try to be cunning and manipulative too.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that her being in the first, few weeks and months of her, transformation makes her less capable.
We can only hope, I guess.
I think we go to Dyke, and if we can't find the sword, then maybe we make our way to this keep. What if I suggest to Teo that if he can't find them, since we are their friends and we care about them, maybe we could help and go to that keep on their behalf, and then in so doing, do whatever needs to be done and help them along the way. Maybe it's still part of the whole vision that Sylvanas gave Sister Julie, effectively making what happened to happen, but just, in a roundabout sort of way.
I don't think that would work, but
All right.
I don't think we could keep up the deception for that long.
All right. Well, so what? We're just gonna go ahead. Hey, good luck, Panem and Kokinia. We're not sure if they're gonna be on board or not, but maybe they will be one day.
I think we should say send him on his way, and then he'll go on a wild goose chase, and then we got some time to do whatever. I mean, he'll catch up to us eventually, but
All right. Well, yeah. We'll wish him good luck and say we couldn't find one way or another. I mean, we gotta kind of give him something because that was the whole point. I said, hey, stay with us. Maybe we can help you. So now we got to kind of follow through on that, especially if we want to try to later on pull off something also.
I mean, do what you need to, I guess, but sometimes the best answer is the simplest one.
It's
true, the
always
more complicated the law.
answer. Simple answer is always stabbing.
The truth. Stabbing?
Yeah, that's why they call it Occam's razor.
Yeah.
That's a perfect
great.
rogue response.
I love it.
If I could, I'd give you an extra point for that. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, the more complicated the lie, the harder it is to keep up, but also the more believable it is. So it's a catch-22. It's a good book. You might like that. It has to do with guns. So.
Oh yeah, the catch-22.
No, catch.22.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sure. Yeah, catch-22. That's the one. It's not about ballet. No, it's not about ballet. All right, so yeah, Garand will head over to him and say, yeah, mate, we did what we could. We're not sure we have a proper answer for you, so hopefully you'll find what you're looking for, Kikinia. Eventually, maybe it'll work out, and you will properly convince the messengers to aid you in this endeavor. But as it is, best for you to say is, it's fun keeping you company. Hopefully, you enjoyed breakfast, and safe travels. Good luck to you.
Did you say that to him, or are you saying you were going to say that to him?
No, that's what I'm saying to him.
Oh. Well, appreciate you checking. I guess I'll go see if I can find him. Really do think they'll need my help. Alright, well, maybe see you sometime, Ariel, you say what your name was, hat guy?
The second hat guy. The taller hat guy.
Yeah, that hat guy. Dude,
Yeah, that's my name. The taller hat guy.
that doesn't sound like a name someone would really get. Okay.
Well, it's the name you're gonna get.
Okay. That's private, but I don't know. Oh. You said you're adventurers too. Do y'all have a name? Should I look for you sometime?
Briar.
No, I mean like the group name.
Briar.
Yeah, no, yeah. Don't worry about us. Can I make a history check to remember the name of that group that tried to come take us out back in, I believe it was Vacuo?
What?
Alright. Oh, I should have done that in Tower. I'm sorry. Do you want to? I guess it doesn't matter. Average. Do I
That was
remember?
weeks ago. If you don't remember, you don't remember.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. With the Stormbringers, mate.
Stormbringers. Got it. Alright, well, safe
Yeah.
travels.
We're fledglings. We're up and comers, but you'll hear from us someday.
I
I
bet.
love that Gambit doesn't want another fake name. That's so great.
We'll exit and head toward Coquinia. We'll exit stage right.
Exit stage right, even.
Beautiful.
Westward ho.
Right,
Bit
travel,
time.
leveling. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 survival checks on Thicket's part, and 6 rolls of a d20. I would like 1 from each of you 4, and an extra 1 from Jack and Sam.
You said how many survival checks?
6.
With advantage?
Yeah, I think Ron helps you. Or whoever
Okay.
has their proficiency. Check the weather.
How do I do this multiple times in one go?
I think you just click on and repeat it. And you
Wait,
do need to
click
roll a
for something
d20,
like that?
Chris.
Two. 3.
Clear skies, hot, high winds, high winds.
5. 6.
Nat 20 on that animal handling for training Jackie one
Go ahead
morning.
and take a hero
Let's
point,
go.
and Jackie from that total, it's a total of 3 points. I'd say 4. 4 points.
Let's go.
Take it, you do find your way. You don't have any issues navigating through the plains and forests. You do, 2, 1, 3. On like day 3, when you're traveling through high winds, you do pass over a large river. That there is a kind of older bridge. It's not maintained super well, but it's still stable. It's not a random encounter for you guys, so it rolled well enough.
Yay!
The last day is you are coming into Dyke. As you approach this town, you see it is somewhat into a bit of a valley. You travel through forests as you get close to the town, it leads into more forested areas. A bit rocky as well, with a slight slope to it heading toward the mountains. It seems to be heading down from the mountains toward the beach that you can see on the far end, because you do see it is quite close to the coast, to the point where you see part of the town stretches into a port area that it doesn't look like there are people that live on the port necessarily, but people do seem to work at this port, presumably going across the opposite end of the world over to Mistral, the farthest east continent on the standard map. But as you you find there is a wooden wall around this town, as you've seen in quite a number of places, including around the wooden wall, wooden spikes pointing outward to deter Grim. Though the gate is open by the time you arrive, they're still probably in the 4 or 5 p.m. on, let's see, 1, 2, 5. Is Sunday, the 20th of August. What is? Oh. One day from a special day for some.
We have an in-game birthday.
In game?
In game.
It's one day from a special day for someone in real life too. I'll tell you guys later.
That his 21st is Thicket's decided birthday.
Oh.
But as you approach the
Forgot about that.
it doesn't look like there are a lot of multi-level buildings, a lot more of a horizontal styling to the town. Lots of wood, as would be appropriate for the number of forests around the area. And the thing that you notice in the center is there is a large, perhaps even huge, or gargantuan oak tree that stands above the town and stretches outward. It doesn't cover the whole town, but it's a fairly wide, large tree that reaches up to where the branches probably going into the air. Far more than that. Actually, yeah, that seems small. It's going a couple hundred. I don't know. Guessing distances is hard sometimes. But we're gonna go with somewhere between 100 and 150 feet in the air. I'm excited. Having a kind of not dome but casting an umbrella over the center of the town. As you approach, you are allowed in. You see a number of people in various forms. You see humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, but more than just that, you see some people who have very rat-like feet and furs and these sharp teeth. You will occasionally see a wolf just walking through town. No one batting an eye. Some people in shifted form, others not. Those who are not, you can't really tell if they are lichens or if they're just people visiting. Who they might be. But you enter into the town. You see most, not everyone, but I guess not most, but a number of people are armed, have weapons on them, but just seems to be the normal with this world at this point.
Can I get a sense of whether or not that's the tree that Teo was speaking about?
Make a history check. Yes, to bardically try to remember details about a town you've never been to. It's a tree.
All right.
You have to jump to your own conclusions.
Okay.
Good night, Jack. Appreciate you.
Oh, he meant 10:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting close to 10:30.
No.
Yeah, he's in my time zone.
Yeah, I figured.
I would like to point out, in case no one noticed, I'm fairly certain that the nickname Naj that Goran came up with is just John backwards.
Yeah.
Great on the spot thinking, man.
I mean, it seemed to have worked.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, Naj is short for Nigerian. Nigerian is, a colloquial family name for. That's him just BSing, like, in case he's like, oh yeah, what is that? And he just was gonna go into a whole fake like history for you and your family and background, because that's what liars do.
Mhm.
I mean, storytellers. That's what he is.
How is he lying about being a storyteller?
Womp womp womp.
Can we do break time, Micah?
Pardon?
Can we do break time?
Do a quick break. We've only got about 35 more minutes, but if we want to take a quick 5-minute break before we continue on, we certainly can. That request, we will go ahead and go over to break. I'm going to go ahead and mute us. Back here.
I love it, bro.
Just by the way, I did forget to unmute us.
What?
No!
So just to catch up the
no.
audience. Thank you, girlfriend, for texting me and telling me that.
Aw,
He's watching. Oh,
She
so
opened
cute.
the stream.
that's sweet. That's awesome that she's helping.
Yeah.
It's sad that this whole time though has been like dead air time for everybody who
Yeah.
would dare to think about like, hey, I like them sometimes.
Just going to back and forth between some of the things. Oh, hello. Here now. For anyone watching back on, we're around. Gotten to the point where is again. So yes. So party spoke to the guard, who told them about lycanthropes, and that there's a town of lycanthropes, often for the most part, and first ones will come here to try and feel better. They went and got a moonflower, a type of morning glory, a white morning glory that they thought that the badger keeper of the badger herbalist Marla thought was appropriate. I remember if y'all asked anything else. Y'all are trying to keep a relatively low profile, but you do know the guard knows that the messengers exist, I guess, and that Lord Goldenfang is supposed to be coming in sometime soon in the next couple of days from a big hunt that has been happening, or rather, like over the weekend or whatever, the previous some days before. Her and 8 or so other hunters all went to go hunting. The party got some rest at the end den inn, the nurturer den. Everybody's back awake, doing things. Thicket is talking to. How does it look like for Thicket to cast speak? Sorry that I forgot to add. Anyone ever watches to apologize.
Thicket's fur turns orange.
This isn't the first time that Thicket's cast speak with plants. He cast it on like a vase or something in a city way back. When we were investigating a fridged husband.
Yes.
Mhm.
The question is, which one of those was it?
Which fridged husband?
I don't remember what I chose then, but I always like when things glow, so I don't know.
Does the plant glow, or does like your hand on the plant glow? And how does Thicket understand? Is it like speaking into his mind?
I'm envisioning like a tree with a face talking. Like it spawns a face.
Tree with like Wizard of Oz style?
I guess. I don't know.
Are they throwing apples?
Side of
I
the
don't
tree
know
close
what part
to
of
you
Wizard of Oz that is.
glows, and a fairly large face seems to appear in the bark as it twists around, as you would say, a fairly old-looking face.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Sorry, Echo. Echo. Ah! Echo, please. Okay. We said hello.
Oh.
Sorry to disturb you. We were wondering if we could ask you some questions. We've never been here before.
But of course.
Are
Are you a friend of Donnick's?
Of who?
Donnick.
I don't know who that is.
Then I will take that as a no. What questions do you have for me? What is your name?
I'm Thicket. I'm from the forest. These are my friends. This is Gambit, like Ron, John, and Doug, if they're there. I don't know if they're off doing their own thing.
Wait, where are we again?
There.
I'm talking to the tree, and you can decide for yourself if you're there and want to be introduced
Gambit
to the
wants to be
tree.
there.
I'm there. I want to be introduced to the tree.
Okay.
Wait,
Hi, tree.
Thicket, ask him if that person that he said that you didn't know, ask him if they are a part of the moon.
A part of the what?
The moon.
The moon?
Mhm.
Who is Darnik?
He's the priest of Sylvanas, who leads the group
Oh.
here. Brother Donic Thor. He will occasionally speak with me.
Ah. No, we've never met him. Sounds cool. We wanted to ask, do you know if there's a old lady here or around recently who goes by the name of Sister Julie?
My roots stretch far. There's one who has called himself Sister. Felt but not seen. Heard old.
Well, that's disconcerting.
That was super cryptic.
Do you know like how close she is? I mean, you're pretty decent tree, so I'm sure your roots stretch very far.
Felt her as recently as yesterday. Her walk is painted.
Does she
Presence
seem angry?
disconcerted those who would follow Sylvanas.
Does she seem angry?
Not an emotion I apologize. Speaks rarely.
Okay.
All of it do I remember. Any voices I hear, not them.
Do you guys have any other questions for the tree?
Yeah.
What's your name, actually? Do you
I'm
have
the
a name?
hallowed oak.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. What's up?
I'm called the hallowed oak.
Hallowed Oak.
Been here longer than this town has ever.
That's very impressive.
I guess you could ask him if there's a way that he could let us know if she makes herself heard once again. We'd like to protect him from her, for example.
Yeah, I don't think the tree can just talk to me whatever.
I mean, could it shake some leaves? Could it drop a fruit? Could it, send a bird?
The
I
trees
don't
just
know.
naturally do that. So it'd be hard to tell.
I mean, are you willing to ask and see if he had a way to do it?
Do you have a way of talking to people without us talking to you first?
No.
He says no.
All right, worth trying.
Can you ask him what he knows about the Grim?
What do you
Or, like-
know about Grim?
The tainted one. Those who bear the blood of progeny. Falsehood. Abomination of the world itself.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool, bro.
Cool.
Ask him if he knows anything about the moon and who would live on it.
Do you know about any entities or gods or anything that have relation to the moon?
Very little outside the sun. Roots cannot expand into the.
That's fair.
Ask him how old he is.
How old are you?
Dark seasons and time. Not something I. Far older than you.
Like pre or post schism?
Older than
Oh,
this
it's
town.
roughly.
Really old.
Cool.
So how's the weather up there?
He's not even gonna tell us?
Sunny.
Said sunny.
Oh, I
sunny.
thought you said funny.
No, sunny. The weather is sunny up there.
Fair enough.
Does he know the meaning of life?
Does he say 42?
Do you know the meaning of life?
Come back in 10 million years.
Each life bears its own. Stand.
Nice.
Cool.
They have returned.
Ooh.
Oh, they're here.
You hear
Golden thing?
shouts and hellos and pull toward the gate. Turn toward where Golden Fang and the hunting party.
We continued then, it sounds like.
At that point,
Good talk.
turn anytime you wish.
See you later, tree bro.
As you part from the Hallowed Oak, heading toward Golden Fang and the hunting group, that is where we'll end the session for tonight. We'll close the session before I go to sleep. Welcome to Dyke. One of the most peaceful
Yay!
towns you've ever. At least in this.
Except for, the hag in the middle of it.
Except for the hag and the lycanthrope.
Which is so weird, because aren't they like solitudinal creatures?
Solitary.
No,
yes,
they'll
that's the word.
they'll be wherever they need to be.
Well, like
Solitudinal.
Solitudinal. I'm solitudinal.
Were you trying to say solitude and
Yes.
nocturnal?
To me, English is like putty, and I put it wherever it needs to go. And if it's solitudinal, it's solitudinal.
Why say lot word when few word do trick?
When I say
Yes,
that word,
exactly.
I'm so glad that you did that. See, and being in Pennsylvania, that's even funnier. So
Welcome to Dyke.
Copper.
Right. Session XP.
Money, please.
We need our free monies.
Money,
we need our free food for our rock friend.
Oh, yeah.
Here's your copper.
Mason needs his monies.
please. He's gonna be born with a full plate of copper armor.
Go ahead and move west. Go ahead and roll me a d10, one of you.
Is that a D8 or a D10?
That was
Got
a
it.
d10. Good job.
Yay!
Yippee! What session number is this for my notes?
105.
Thank you.
What was I doing? I think I was doing the session number by times 50. Is that right?
And I'm pretty sure that we're like level 11 though. Like,
I think it was by 100. No, scratch that. 1,000.
it's got to be over 9,000.
Mm-hmm.
XP. Take it and enjoy.
Yummy!
1,000 a person.
Yay!
Chomp.
A step closer to level 11. Now go ahead and end the recording here as well in stream. We appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the session. Sorry again for the technical difficulties, and we will see you again next week. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, good night.